Hey guys, I'm sure you don't know I'm on because I had no intention on coming on. Anna, good morning. I had no intention on coming on YouTube till probably next year, but here I am because I have to. I'm going on day 6 of a migraine, like continuing. Hi, Anna. I'm gonna see if anybody notices and comes on. I have to give you guys a channeled message that's been coming up, and this morning since 4 o'clock, they were so much so. Rebecca, good morning. Oh my God, yeah. I don't know. I'm on day 6 of this migraine. I don't know. Hey, Mystic Leo. So just bear with me because I'm pushing through it and it's aggravating me, but I still keep moving. Rebecca, I texted you probably like 4:30 in the morning. What? I texted you, so make sure you check your texts. I have a channeled message I have to tell you guys, and then with that I have five of the cards in tarot to explain the message as well. But it's for you to have in your library. Let's just say that your library of impertinent information. There you are, Steph. I am so glad you're here because I need you to really listen to what I'm going to show with these cards as well, because I thought about you too as they were channeling everything to help you too with something, So I'm going to wait a few more seconds and see, and then I'm going to get to it. They got me so much. Now I got to. I'll start the story. I'll start it and then I'll explain. I'm here because I bet it's important. It is, sweetheart. It's so important for me to be on here and talking like this instead of doing cards. I'm going to do at the end. I am going to give you guys a weekend message collective, so you guys have a message. But you guys all know you can reach out for a reading with me. You know that. In the last message I gave, the last video I did say that I would still be doing it on my Patreon and I created, I don't like it, a TikTok because it's only 3 minutes. So I do the element signs on that. Well, just like everything, they lead you down the path on the chariot. So when I did that, there was things showing up. Now, mind you, this whole time, I don't watch the news. Never have, because it's all fed and narrated, for ratings or whatever. And it's all orchestrated and controlled by two corporates or one corporate, and they dictate. So I've always been like this, the Italian abafangul kind of thing, and I always trust. But boy, oh boy, some of the stuff that, people, oh, Maria, stay. I missed your face too, baby. I missed your face like I know you. Well, I do know your face, but no. I'm here because I've been up at 4 o'clock in the morning and I have a channeled message I got to tell everybody. And partly it came from yesterday when I emphasized everybody, if you don't mind, I tell them, Maria, for whatever reason, this is going to jump for a second because this is all important. When I talk, it's like, for whatever reason, I have this migraine still, Maria. So if my eyes are closed, there's 2 reasons. I'm channeling and my head is on a fucking vice grip. I said, whatever you do, read everything in red within the Bible because those are the actual words of Jesus. Red. Okay? Those are his actual words, which his speaking was speaking the truth. God, the oneness, the creator of consciousness, subconsciousness, okay, of creation, period. Period. Now, sorry. You all know, if you don't, I've always only dealt with and only cared throughout my life to know two, Genesis and Revelations. I've told you guys that thousands of times. Those are the two you got to understand and know. Okay, Genesis, Revelations. And then later in time, they got me to want to pull out the book because a lot of yous have been raised with the book. And I've always known not to discredit the book at all. It was just, I know that those were passages of people that walked alongside. So that's why I say read everything in red, and then everything, is like the framework of the picture of the puzzle. Here, I'll say that. So, yes, okay. Now I'm going to help people out with that are afraid of, the tarot situation. All right, the tarot is the devil and the witch. All right, I'm gonna explain that one. All right, one time and that's it. Because it is. It depends. Everything is yin and yang, light and dark, balance. All right. And you have to balance your mind and your emotions to be equal. You need the light and the dark to understand, vice versa. Absolutely. Words are magic. Absolutely. That's why they call it spelling. Spell. It's all in your face. Everything. Even the bullshit that they feed you in the news. It's in plain sight, but then they do a spin and a twist to make people think they're not. Nah. No, yeah. Okay. I've had to tell 7 or 8 people this week because they were freaking out. They haven't seen the moon. I'm like, guys, it's a new moon. New moons are black and dark. You're not going to see it. Calm down. All right. Yes, I know that you seeing 2 suns. That's biblical. Get into that one. Number 1. It's going to lead up to what I'm trying to say. Michelle, you were thinking about me this morning? God bless you. Are you okay over there in Philadelphia, in Pennsylvania? Allentown, right? Allentown, Bethlehem area, right? Why am I saying that? I'm here because I had a channel message. I got to tell you a channel message of something that I had a dream of 5 years ago. I think I've said it here, but I have to emphasize it and then tell you this message. And then at the end, I will give you collective, your weekend message because you guys deserve and need this. And I'm sorry, I had to pull myself back and I still do, I got to help those that are transitioning in coaching, their ascension. Should they find me, I need that energy, but I'm here for readings. Anyway, okay. So Bethlehem, see, I know. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. Bethlehem. I love you. Oh, I really want a cheesesteak, damn it. Anyway, 5 years ago, I had this dream, and I know I told you guys this. I had this dream where I was standing in the middle of the street at night. And then I'm going to explain these particular 5 tarot cards. I'll explain these, okay? Because it's in the Bible. It's in Revelations. But a lot of people don't like to touch tarot and think tarot's demonic. It depends on the person, absolutely, but The dream I had, I was in the middle of the street at night, staring at a movie theater. And all of a sudden, a swarm of people, and some of you already know this dream I had, but I'm leading up to this message today because that's where they took me to remember. A swarm of people were coming out of the movie theater. All of them were in white suits, mind you. Okay, every single one of them were wearing white, but some were wearing red shoes. Yeah, all the tarot is in the Bible. Absolutely. Just depends on the hands, and the person. Yeah. That's why tarot is not bad. It's not. It's a tool. Everything is a tool. I can sit here and talk to you, but people like visuals. So I'll give you a visual. Some of them were wearing red shoes. Now, in this dream, they were all rushing out in a frantic, screaming, running in all different directions. Okay. I was running with the crowd to ask them, why did you run out of the theater? What's the matter? What's wrong? What's wrong? And everybody's screaming. And in their storefronts, there's people who are going to the storefronts, and I see some of the people, their souls, their spirit fly up, and are released back to the sky, to their home, to the galaxy, to some call that rapture, and I stopped to take a breath, lean up a wrought iron fence looking thing, and it was a restaurant, and it had outdoor seating, and I heard a voice behind me said, sit down, you look like you need a break. Sit down, come sit down. Here, you want to smoke a cigarette? I got a light for you. I think I told you guys this dream. So I'm sitting there and I'm watching everybody and running and screaming and I'm trying to figure this out. And then I take the light, not looking at the person, because again, it's pitch black dark. Now, are you listening to what I'm saying? It was pitch black dark, meaning in the Bible and Revelation, it says, the sun and the moon and the stars, right? And it'll go pitch black. Yeah, that. So when I actually looked, it was the devil giving me a light. I was like, oh, and I put it right out right away. I put it right out because I wasn't paying attention. I was like, and then I was like, I got up and I walked away. And I was like, nope. No. Now, they purposely gave me that vision this morning at 4:00 in the morning to remind me then I was picking up what now last year was revealed. No. That image, that was for me to know to get ready because it's starting, the beginning of it. Because, like I said, some of them were wearing red shoes. Now, the book of Job is waiting on you also. I know. I have all weekend. I'm going to be on my couch. I know. Anyway, that red shoe situation last year, the Pizzagate situation, the painting of the kids with the red shoes. He's coming for the wrath of the kids. Okay. Do you understand what I'm saying? All the files and everything that was discovered with those motherfuckers, God forgive me, I don't care. They're letting me say it. They're letting me say it in my own way to you guys. Sorry. Okay. So they were 5 years ago, I had that vision of it. Last year, it was exposed, and it was the painting of the kids with the red shoes. So 4 years in advance, I was getting the vision of what was to be exposed in the beginning of. Number one. So every video I've ever done, if you go back, because I think I started in 17 or 18. And I really, if anybody knows anybody, I really would like to know if somebody, and it would be somebody in the medical field that dictates, that does dictation, or courtroom even. Oh yeah, somebody that does that. I'm serious. If someone can please contact me and would be willing, I don't know how we could trade or something, to dictate my videos, because these videos that I've been creating, I have been saying to you guys, the TV shows, the camera lenses, the fish loop, changed the Groundhog's Day. And for all those that laughed at Jim Carrey, be careful. Don't laugh. I'm going to give you one movie, Truman Show. Jim Carrey, The Truman Show. There's that for you. And Groundhog's Day. Like I always say. But if anybody, please. So anyway, reach out to me, please. I really need to dictate my videos and catalog them and make a book to leave, to have, please. Now, going back to where they got me. Look, I even brought my Bible from the house. Hey, yeah, because, I had to go get one to bring, because, it's a physical human form that was born for you guys. Angie wasn't going to listen, And I'm over here by myself, people, okay? My own kids be like, Ma, where are you at mentally before I come over? God bless them. I love them. Oh, fuck. All right, here we go. 4:00 in the morning, Revelations 1, right? The revelations of Jesus Christ, which God gave unto him to shew unto his servants things which must shortly come to pass. And he sent and signified it by his angel unto his servant John. I really can't right now, and I don't know who this is. Okay, you pay attention. And this is something I always say, but they made me hide this one. Verse 1, chapter 1:11. I'm the Alpha and the Omega, saying, I am Alpha and the Omega, the first and the last. And what thou seest, write in the book. And mind you, this is in red. This part's in red. Okay. And send it onto the 7 churches which are in Asia, onto Ephesus, and onto Samaria, and onto Pergamos, and onto Thyatira, I can't even say it, and onto Sardis, and onto Philadelphia, and onto Laodicea. I'm not good with that. But the 7 churches is, if you can get the oldest map, everything is all in Africa and in Iran and Iraq and Israel, all of that. Okay. They're giving you locations. Okay. The 7 churches, the 7 seals, the 7 trumpets, the 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. All right. Now I'm going to go to, they sent me, please bear with me. Okay, chapter 3, verse 12. Him that overcometh will I make a pillar in the temple of my God, and he shall go no more out. And I will write unto him the name of my God, and the name of the city of my God, which is New Jerusalem, which cometh down out of heaven from my God, and I will write unto him my new name. Pay attention to that. Oh, here we go. That was in red too, by the way. He that hath an ear, let him hear what the Spirit said onto the churches. Know that one? That's verse 22, chapter 3, verse 22. Now, chapter 4. Here we go. This is the one where it said, holy shit. And before the throne there was a sea of glass like unto crystal, and in the midst of the throne, the round about the throne, were 4 beasts full of eyes before and behind. And the first beast was like a lion. The Wheel of Fortune card. Like a lion. This is for you, Steph. All right, baby? This one here. The first beast was like a lion, and the second beast like a calf, and the third beast had a face as a man, and the fourth beast was like a flying eagle. All right, baby? All right? And the 4 beasts had each of them 6 wings about him, and they were full of eyes within, and they rest not day and night, saying, Holy, holy, holy Lord God Almighty, which was and is to come. And when the beasts give glory and honor and thanks to him that he sat on the throne, who liveth forever and ever, the 24 elders fall down before him that sat on the throne and worshipped him that liveth forever and ever, and cast their crown before the throne, saying, Thou art worthy, O Lord, to receive glory and honor and power, for thou hast created all things, and for all thy pleasure they are and were created. Okay. That's on chapter 4. I started on 6. But chapter 4. Okay. Oh, and then here, and all this, okay? Look. It's like all highlighted. Right? Because this whole tower, this is the tower, this is him saying, that's enough. I'm coming down on this fucking faulty grounds. This is all lies. Like when they crucified Jesus and he wasn't lying, and them sons of bitches, excuse my language, sorry, he wasn't lying. Not one stone will be, he wasn't lying. He was prophesizing a vision he had, knowing what was coming, right? Bam! There's that one. So I could be done with that one, because I don't like seeing that one. But of course, in a reading with a personal person, it's going to be different. But in actuality, it was created with really telling you the story. Major arcanas are the story of your creation coming here, and everything you'll go through in your lifetime coming to the world to complete. Just so you know, in a nutshell. I mean, I teach a class on it, but if you want, all right. Now, chapter 7 goes on to explain hearing the number of which were sealed, and they were sealed 144,000 of all the tribes of the children of Israel. So when you hear the 144,000, because the twin flames, and everything, that's chapter 7. Okay? The children of Israel. The purest of pure, right? Okay? To stand together and unite. Okay? And be prepared. Okay? So a lot of them are coming together and unionizing and things like that, because the time is nearing, as far as how the destruction of the ignorance of these people in office think that they have control. He's getting pretty pissed off right now. That's what I'm trying to say. Really pissed off. Okay. So verse 6 on chapter 7, all the way down through 17, is explaining each tribe of each seal. Okay. So you may want to read 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. 7, 8, 9, and 10. I don't want to read it because it's lengthy, but each chapter, each verse is breaking down the seals and the trumpets. Now, the trumpets, I'll find one of them because the trumpet is the judgment card. One of them is depicted exactly like this. One of them, it'll be an angel with wings coming down. All right. Not all of them are. They're different. They're different. So the judgment card, I'm going to find the one that it is. Which trumpet, which seal? I think it's the 5th or the 6th. I don't know. Hold on. Bear with me. Maybe this is why my eyes are hurting too, because they got me deep in like reading a lot right now. And each tribe had 12,000. Just so you know, of the 144,000, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12,000. Okay. Mm. Tribe of Joseph, Zabu, Samam. Okay. After this, I beheld. Hold on, guys. I got to find this for a second. And cried out loud the voice saying, "Oh, shall we?" Hold on, guys, please. If you stay in your light and you stay in the truth, no harm. You know that no harm will come to you. You will never be without food. You will never be without money. You will never be without, what you know. Okay. And that's what part 7 says a lot about, I think it's the seals. Here we go. The 7 seals, silence in heaven and space for half an hour. And I saw the 7 angels which stood before God, and to them were given 7 trumpets. Okay. It's chapter 8, verse 2. Okay. And another angel came down to the altar having a golden the smoke of incense came, and the 7 angels which had 7 trumpets prepared themselves to sound. Okay. First angel, fire with blood cast on the earth, and the third part of the trees was burnt. The second was the mountains. The third one was the sea. And the third angel sounded, and there fell a great star from heaven, burning as it were a lamp, and it fell onto the third part of the rivers and onto the fountains of water. Be careful how your water, because I have that whole verse highlighted for you guys. Watch your water, your drinking water. Here, God bless Adam, because Adam showed me something that I didn't know existed, but I went and bought it. And I want you guys to buy it too. I want you all to have this. If you don't, camping. You can get in a camping gear. See that? See that? It's called an outdoor water purifier filter. You could literally put it to your mouth, put it in any water, regardless of how disgusting it is, and it purifies it. So you have clean water. Get it. Okay. And the name of the star that called wormwood, it's a metaphor. And the third part of the waters became wormwood, which, if you look at the definition of wormwood, it's not good. Okay. And many men died of the waters because they were made bitter. All right. Fourth angel, sun and the moon and the stars. And I behold the angel falling through the midst of the heaven, saying with loud voice, this saw stars. The bottomless pit of smoke. Then came the smoke, and it was in, and then give them the locusts. Oh my God. Okay. The fourth angel and the third part of the sun was smitten, and the third part of the moon and the third part of the stars, so that the third part of them were darkened. And the day shone not for the third part of it, and the night likewise. And I behold and heard an angel falling through the midst of heaven, saying with a loud voice, Woe, woe, woe to the inhabitants of the earth, by reason of the other voices of the trumpet of the three angels, which are yet to sound. So this is your moment of judgment. Like, hey, are you going to repent? Are you going to do good? You're going to fix this shit? Because there's three more coming behind me. What's your choice? Here's your free will and choice. See what I'm saying? Okay. And then the fifth angel, the fifth, sixth, and seventh angel come. Now, that one's with the scorpions, striking men. But that is chapter 8, 12, and 13. Judgment card. And justice, the scales. Okay. How you give down here on earth is what you'll get when you get up there. Okay. So you guys, this all ties in together in telling you in our time of existence, just like any other time of existence, the time of Moses and Noah and stuff. This is our depiction of Revelations. Any way you look at it, if you have hello, I don't read the Bible. I don't. I just do Genesis and Revelations all my life. But they got even me to help guide Jews. That's huge. For me, at least, it's huge. So for it to be huge for me, then it's obviously something strong, and powerful to tell yous, because yous guys all that are on my channel all have special, unique gifts, powers bestowed upon you, and people that where you're at and connected to reach those people. Okay. And yes, there are portals. And yet, I always say everything is energy and frequency. That's the creation of existence, period. And then earth and everything was created in 6 days and rested on the seventh. Everything's energy and frequency. Okay. It's like our body is almost all water. Okay. And wool and linen. Okay. It's getting wintertime up north. Wear wool. There's so much frequency in wool that will cure you of any metals in your body and detoxify you. I'll be wearing linen because I'm down here in the South. Okay. That's why I was a couple months ago. They had me on the hermetic principles and the hermetic sounds, for me to stay in perfect vibration, listening to the sounds prior to the Lion's Gate and everything that was coming down with the solar storms and everything to keep me going prior to the 25th of July all the way till even right now. I've been staying on frequency because I haven't been listening to music on my own, because although music is also hertz, it's beats, but words is spells. That's why they play music with a song 50,000 times, so it programs, it stays in your head. Think about it. Okay. So I think that's it. But if you know anybody that can dictate, now I'd really appreciate it, because I have to get my videos on paper and catalog. Let's get to the weekend message for you guys. I'm sorry. And it's 9/10, and I'm saying this the day before 9/11. Why? I don't know. But there's a reason for that too. And you know that. So and they have a blank canvas on my easel because I always do psychic paintings on the new moon and full moon. And for whatever reason, for the last week, I pencil drew what full moon isn't going to be in Pisces coming up at the end of the month. Okay. The two fishes, the fish. For whatever reason, they got me drawn to a pair of wings, is what I'm going to be possibly painting. And maybe that's why I'm telling you this message that they gave me this morning to tell you guys, and especially emphasizing this one angel, because I do got to draw wings. I'm sure there'll be more as the full moon illuminates, but I pencil drew wings. Lynn! So, all right, let's get to the collect. On my head, I swear. Hi, honey. I was taking a walk before I came here to a park, and I was walking the trail, walking the trail, and the groundskeeper guy's in his golf cart cleaning up, stuff. He sees me, and I'm just walking, and I'm looking at the trees, and I'm just like really present, and so it's all messed up right now. It's so cute. He went and turned around to give me this little flower. It's dried up right now. Well, it's not dried. I mean, I'm sitting here. It's sitting here. He goes, here you go. He goes, you're beautiful, and you look like you could use a smile. I said, oh, no, I'm just deep in thought right now. Just, like, he goes, well, I just want to give you this. I said, oh, that was really nice of you. Thank you very much. It's a daisy, I guess. And then I looked at the meaning daisy. It was so beautiful. I was like, oh, your backdrop looks as if you have wings. And you're not the first person that said that. I know. I love this backdrop, because this backdrop, if you were physically here, you'd see it and you'd be like, yeah, this is you and your 12th dimensional self overlooking down at the Milky Way onto all the planets, It's a beautiful, beautiful tapestry. And I'm very connected to it. It's beautiful. But thank you. Weekend message. Star, firm foundation. Healing, the Aquarius, the time of Aquarius. Look at you, your light body. The star, the healing, the wish. Firm foundation. Oh, again, and the pyramids. Don't get me started with the pyramids. Oh, yeah. See? And they're like, no, go back, Ange. Okay, so I told you about these guys, right? But the truth lies in the Sphinx, in front of the protector of the pyramids in Giza. Okay? Everything was left underneath. See the sword of truth? The I am that I am. And he sits on top of it. And Orion's belt, and that drawing I did in 2015, May. Firm foundation. Why? Because that sleepless night with anxiety, there's something that's troubling you. Yeah, it's the Tower. Breaking free from your own walls that you've created, because there's something that you need to heal, and it's a coming together and a celebration. So some of you know you want to go back, and that's another thing. Venus is in Libra now. It's going to be there till 10th or 15th of October. So it is balancing the scales of what you find beauty, love, relationships, and partnerships. It's time to balance it out. So a lot of you are going to heal for a firm foundation of the things that's been keeping you up, knowing you yourself have been living in a faulty foundation, whatever it is in your life. And if you left somebody that you knew you should be with, you're going to go back. You're just going to figure out how you can do it, because they're going to send you down memory lane to remind you of something, and it's going to come really fast to let go of and face your own shadow side of your own emotions and look in the mirror and heal your heart. And with the wisdom, make the change for a beautiful commitment, because in Virgo season, you got luck, destiny here to move you forward for the things that you desire. That's this weekend. Now, as far as the star and the firm foundation, let's clarify it. Well, there's one card. Can you give me one for the 4? Thank you. Overall, the moon, your emotions. The star, don't deceive yourself. 7 of Swords, the healing, the lies, deception, deceit, and the trickery, and the mental sabotaging. Yeah, please don't do that no more. I mean, why would you want to do that? Why? Right? You got the clarity. You're going to get the sword of truth. You're going to be focused. You're going to be of truth. You're getting truth. You're going to be getting truth and dealing with your emotions and going through a death, transformation, and rebirth to make a judgment call. Look at her with the light. Are you coming? Are you coming to the heavens, the heaven, your personal heaven? Are you coming? We're bringing you to unity, stability, happiness, 4 of Wands. Whatever it is for you guys, whether it's like rekindling a romance that you know, taking a leap of faith and standing for morality with your career or something, because that's another thing. I don't know if this is true, because you know, I do not watch the news purposely. But if there is any truth to people making people take something that is unjust for them, because they're getting strong on an upper scale of corporate whatever, you know, I just pray for everybody. I'm just praying for everybody. And then that's why I tell, and that's one of the reasons why I am self-employed. No one tell me, don't fuck, don't, I tell my kids every day, every other day I've been telling them too. Although everybody wants to come to Florida because, our governor, God bless him. But, these corporations are being told if they don't, I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know how much legality that they really have to make people and then fine them if they don't. I don't know. Okay. But if there is any truth to that, again, God help them. God help all of them. Really. And I had a thing where I was unity from the sorrow, pains, and regrets, realizing you have everything within you to manifest and create. Yeah, it's sickening. It's completely sickening. Saturday, I went to a barbecue, less than an hour and a half, if that, because I had to leave. And I actually saw my body gain 10 pounds because someone was taking pictures of me. I'm like, I did not look like that when I got there. And I was like, that's me. They're like, yeah, that's you. I'm like, I'm out. I was absorbing all their shit, because now I'm like back to slim and I'm good, I was like, I can't be around these people. Anyway, everything was the talk of everything, that's out there. Partly why I don't come out, because, hey, how you doing? Instead of about this and that, with everything that's going on. Yeah, the vax is dangerous. It's very dangerous. It's very, very, very dangerous. And so is wearing a mask all day long, too, because you're breathing in your own toxins when you're supposed to be taking them out. God bless, oh, please. Oh, God, oh, God, oh, God, oh, God, oh, God. It's not good. they're, and then I hear one say, oh, I got it. I'm like, you got it? And he goes, yeah. I'm like, why? He goes, well, that was one of the stipulations of this job. For me to start this job, I had to get it. I'm like, and you did it? You see my face. I'm like, and you did it? Fuck. It's like, yeah, how am I going to pass up, I don't know how the salary. And mentally, I closed my eyes and I did the cross over his body. I was like, oh my God, you're so in your ego about money. I mean, hey, I know it's a means. Trust me. I know everything is a means. And where there's a will, there's a way. You will be provided. But actually, yeah, okay. Because you want to, what? God, make me curse. I'm like, fuck that. Fuck that. Excuse me. I don't give a fuck. As a matter of fact, in my car when I left, I called my sons on speaker because they happen to all work together in the same place. I said, listen here, you know what I already said to you, right? And don't worry about this, you watch your mother go through life with 15 cents sometimes, and don't worry, don't do shit. You know that, right? And they're like, yeah, Mom. I'm like, okay. And I just like, oh no. And that's partly why I also told you guys, for those up north, wear wool. Because wool, and it's even in the Bible, come to find out for you guys, but I know for frequency and energy, thread counts, and this and that. Wool has a very high frequency. So when it's attached, it will detoxify you. It will clean you. It's healing. It's healing. He gave us everything to live here healthy, happy, and enjoy the experience on earth this time around. Yeah. So I just pray for everybody. Yeah, and even the one, some got it in free will, that's fine. I can't judge. I'm not here to judge. I'm just here to love and give you the messages, and send love and light and heal, and give a different perspective, and to each his own. Everybody has free will, of course. So, but when I hear that they force, like they're force feeding, or, the puppet, that's where I have the problem. That's where I'm like, you're acting like a god, like you need to no, I don't fucking need to listen to you. The only person I need to listen to is my higher self, which is my highest conscience, and God, because God's within. I'm sorry, you don't wipe my ass. You don't. I wipe my ass. You understand? You know what I'm saying? Ding. Look, and it was 11:11 when I said that. It's 11:12 now, but And and that's what they are creating. They're creating havoc. That's why I said, I don't know if this is true, because people are out there doing this, and creating levels of anticipation and fear and doubt and thoughts, So I don't want to decipher if it's true or not. And people say I live in my own little bubble and I'm naive. No, I've never been naive. But if that's what you want to think, so be it. I know in my personal space, God bless you, thank you. In my personal space, I have peace because I don't allow it to, distort my peace, my mind, my emotions, and my life. So if that's considered being naive, I'm gonna be naive, but don't get it twisted, honey. Don't get it twisted. This chick can put a couple of rounds in faster than you can blink, and she can aim pretty good if she has to. And she's got like the most maximum level in existence of a taser too. So don't get twisted. You come in my house unannounced, they're not welcome, All right. But I don't try to, you live by the sword, you die by the sword. That's not my thing. It's not my thing. Stay away. you know. Peace as much as you can. Absolutely. Like I want to run to the mountains and be done. You know, I want to go somewhere in the mountains, listen to the waterfall and the creeks, and swing on my hammock and be at peace for at least a week or two. You know, but that's your weekend message, guys. And in the beginning, it was a channel thing that I had to give you guys certain chapters of Revelations with verses to hold on into your own personal library for whatever is going on in your realm, you know, things in your life to, you know, hold to. Okay. I love you guys. And again, if anybody knows somebody that does dictation, court, you know, I don't know, medical, you know, those people that listen and type it all out, I'd really appreciate, because I really, from everything that was 4 o'clock in the morning, all my videos, all those messages are like, I would like to catalog it and put it in a book and keep it for, and keep it here for those in the future. And we can work something out, but I appreciate, otherwise I want you to have a good weekend. I love you guys so much. I don't know. You know, I'm trying to take in and keep my energy right now from everything. Obviously, a lot comes to me now that I'm away and have more time, and I'm not, you know, and I guess that's what was needed, because I need to pull back so that they could talk to me too, kind of thing, you know. But I am here. I'm not nowhere else but right here for you guys. You know how to reach me. I'm not unreachable. To those of you that need me, you know that, okay? I love you too. I love you too. You have a good weekend. And I want you to be present all weekend, present in your moment. Take yourself to a park. Take yourself away from the TV, phones, and everything, and enjoy nature, as you know, and let them devour themselves and not lose your love and peace. Find something to do, you know. Hey, Charles, I don't know how long you've been on here listening. I've been on here for 52 minutes. I have actually. Love and light. Thanks, Angie. Appreciate the message. You're welcome. And for you with the tarot, if you ever want to get into tarot stuff, don't worry about it, sweetheart, because I know you're doing oracle cards because you've had some people and it was a trigger, like, so you try to like, I can't wait till you get that backbone like me. I'm gonna watch your transition. You're gonna be that's my girl. It's in you. I see you. I know it's in you, you know. But whenever you want to pull out tarot, remember this message. All right. Only God judges you, not them. Okay. All right. I love you. I love you all. I'm gonna go now and rub my head because it's still 6 days later. All right.